Good morning, sweetie pies. How wonderful to be together yet again. I really look forward to these gatherings, these energy gatherings with other energy activists. It's very exciting. So by now, you probably have got the email I sent out, the newsletter, which had a couple of examples of healings that have been happening in our Qigong community online, and including one that I experienced last week, and which continues to, what can I say, open up. I talked about being a forceps baby and how I'd always felt this energy blockage at the base of my skull. And I had a big opening there, finally, after focusing quite some time. You never know when it's going to happen. But it happened, and there was a lot of emotional release, which I described in the newsletter. And I went in some detail because I really wanted you to have a sort of outline in the newsletter of what to do when something starts to happen like this, how to talk to it. And it's continuing. Yesterday, I went to the dentist because I had a tooth that was really hurting, and I thought it was infected. And he said, no, there's no infection. And the weird thing was that it hurt so much for 2 days that I was desperate to get in there. And the day I went in yesterday, it didn't hurt at all. So I said, I'm very embarrassed about this. But and then I told him what I'd been doing and this big opening in the back of my neck, and how I had wondered if something was shifting and changing in my mouth and my jaw. And he said, oh yes, he's an unusual dentist. And so, it continues. He even got a chart out showing me that tooth was associated with grief. And that made a lot of sense to me, because when it happened, I found this huge amount of grief in me, and allowed that to come out. And I have to say, it's healing is not for sissies. It is a process, and but the wonderful thing is, once you understand how healing happens and how you will be activating, I shouldn't say you will, because you might. It's a might, because some people, in some situations, everything just changes immediately. Everything opens up, and it just releases completely. And you don't have to go through any kind of emotional stuff or whatever, or even, sort of feeling what got blocked way back then. And for some of us, we have to go through that. And the great thing is, when you really know the process, you really understand how that energy blockage is releasing, you might begin to feel some of the feelings that got blocked at the time of the trauma or the painful experience. If you understand that, it's so much easier to go through it, because you know that the outcome is that you are going to go to a greater level of health, a greater level of happiness, that this is an old something that has been holding on for a long time, and it is finally letting go. And that feels so encouraging and exciting. So if you didn't read the newsletter, you might want to take a look at it. So let's go into our practice today. What I'm planning to do today is an assortment from Body Mind, because people have been really appreciating that. Some of you have already been doing the Body Mind with Ming Tong, and are loving going back to it and going deep. And some of you are completely new to it and are really having some wonderful experiences with it, even though many of you have said, boy, this is this is intense. And it is. And I really want you to go at your own speed. I remember when I started, I went, oh God, I actually didn't like some of the practices, but it's really changed for me. I love them now. So the thing to do is go at your own pace, modify anything that feels too intense. You do not want to go into pain. That is absolutely a rule. Uncomfortable, that's fine. But when you go over that edge into pain, that's when you stop. That's when you back away. You be kind to yourself. You always be kind to yourself, and don't push yourself beyond your own limits. Really listen to your body. Your body will let you know where your limits are. So I thought we'd just begin with a little sort of practice as we're sitting, because it's sort of fun. You can do some of these when you're in the car as a passenger, not as the driver, or just when you've done some computer work. But the body-mind practices really strengthen the body. They strengthen, I mean, they physically strengthen your ligaments, your muscles, your tendons, your bones, because they're stretching them. They're actually really putting pressure on all those parts of your body. So you're strengthening them, including the bones. You will get stronger bones from this. And also, you are opening up the energy channels, the meridians in the body. So you want to be aware that your meridians run from the very tips of your fingers and the very tips of your toes up through your limbs and then into the body. So one of the things I really love to do, and I do this when I'm walking or I'm sitting watching TV, I start to just circle my wrists, and I really get, if you can see my hands, I'm really getting my hands and fingers involved, and I'm stretching those fingers out. I'm stretching those ligaments all the way to the tips of the hands, and then you can go the other way. So you can just do this, you know, when you're sitting, anytime. And then you can just play, you know, really become a ballerina or whatever you want to do, but really stretching from your fingertips all the way through your wrists and arms up to your shoulders, and really feel it opening up your shoulders. And then some of you are sitting in chairs. I'm in a strange kneeling thing, but lift up one leg and do this with your ankles. And then really, as you're doing it, feel your toes. So you're stretching your toes as you are moving your ankles. And do it both ways. And then do the other foot. Make sure you're even. And really be aware of your toes, the tips of your toes. Awakening those. And then come into stillness and just close your eyes and feel. It's quite remarkable to me how much you can feel the energy in your body after doing this, because you've really opened up the ends of the meridians. So I really like to do this before I organize the chi field, because I've opened up my energy channels, the very tips of them. And now the chi can really flow in as we expand out and draw in the infinite energy, the formless energy within our form. So let's keep our eyes closed. We'll organize the chi field. relax. Feel the crown of your head lifting a little. And then relax. Feeling your spine long, open, straight. Shoulders relaxed. Hips relaxed. Aware of your body as chi. And then become aware of the chi beneath you. Putting your mind down into the energy field of Mother Earth. Take your mind all the way down to the center of the earth. All that powerful energy, condensed, concentrated. I imagine fire, lava, the swirling, burning, hot, primal energy. Bring that energy up, up, up into the soles of your feet, through your open earth gates, into the meridians in your feet, toes. Drawing that energy up through the meridians in your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, thighs. Feeling the energy moving into the meridians, into all the energy channels in the pelvis area. And then drawing the energy up the meridians, running down the sides of the spine, the sides of the body, the front of the body. Drawing this energy up through your torso, into the shoulders, the neck, up into the head. Feeling the brain, all the energy, filling the brain, waking up the brain, going to the crown of the head, the heavenly gate, right in front of the crown, opening. And then expanding your awareness, taking your mind up above the ceiling, into the sky. Continue to expand, expanding up into space, expanding up beyond space, beyond time, into this vast, boundless, completely limitless field. Everything exists in unmanifested form, in formlessness. All the possibilities are here. And connecting with an image of yourself. Just feel a smile on your face as you imagine this beautiful image of yourself smiling. This luminous image of yourself smiling. Feeling the strength the vitality, the well-being in this image of yourself. Body strong, emotions balanced, harmonized, clear mind, deep peace within. Feeling yourself as the awareness of all your experiences. Feeling your presence. Your essence activated. And then drawing down the light, the luminosity of this image of yourself with all that information. Drawing it down into space. This beam of light coming down through space, through the sky, through the roof of your house, and into the top of your head. The light now and the information illuminating your brain. Visualize your brain filled with radiance and drawing down this transformation through your neck, down your spine, illuminated, filling your chest, filling your abdomen, lighting up your whole torso, pouring that light down your legs, into your feet and toes, down your arms, into your hands and fingers. Feeling all that information inside you, awakening all dimensions of your being, harmonizing them into a unity. Feeling the oneness and feeling into your heart, your deep intention, deep longing to contribute, help everyone you love and all of humanity wake up to our infinite potential. Really wake up. This is our opportunity. This is our opportunity to turn this crisis, this storm of global challenges, into this incredible opportunity to wake up, transform our minds and our hearts and our bodies collectively, creating a new way of living together on this planet, which works for everyone and heals all the damage that's been done to the planet. Really feeling that possibility. Happening now. Using our powerful consciousness this beautiful gift that we brought in was given to us at conception. feeling that deep desire to contribute in your heart. Feeling the oneness energy in you and expand it forwards. Imagine this energy, this light inside you, expanding from inside out forwards into all the beings in front of you, all the life forms of the planet. Imagine expanding the light in front of you all across the planet and out into the universe. What we put out comes back. The universe responds, and the light pours back into the planet, into all the beings, and into your energy body. Now expand the light from inside out behind you into all the beings behind you, all across the planet, into the oceans, the mountains, the trees, all the plants, and all the creatures, the birds, out into the universe behind you. And the universe responds, pouring light back into the planet, into all the life on the planet, and into you. And expanding out to the left, shine the light out all across the planet, lighting up the entire planet, out into the horizon, into space, and beyond. And the light returns. The planet brighter and brighter. Your energy body, your energy field, illuminated. Expand that illumination out to the right, pouring the light out, pouring it in to all the loved ones, into your community, into every human being on the earth, into all the animals, birds, the ones that swim, into all the life forms on the earth and beyond the earth, into infinity, the pure creative light of source energy, pure source energy pouring back into the planet, into all life, back into your energy field. Feeling it inside, feeling the deep harmony within you, within all of us, within all life. Feeling it as one. Gently opening your eyes and moving to a place where you can practice. So bringing your hands up to your waist. And we begin with crane's neck. Tucking your chin, lifting the chin up, stretching it up and forward and down and in, really tightly in, sliding up. Make this movement as big as you can while still being careful to go just as far as your limit is. Stretching your chin up and then forward. Stretching it out like a little tortoise head. Down and in as much as you can. Tuck that chin. Slide it up. Double chins. And lift your chin up and forward. Down and in. Slide it up to the beginning position. And then tuck your chin in again tightly. And we go down. Chin is tightly tucked. All the way down. Stretch open the back of the neck. Forward. Up. Lift your chin a little higher. And tuck your chin in tightly. Slide it down. Stretching open the back of the neck. Forward. And up. Just feel all the energy channels in your throat and neck being opened. And tuck your chin. Let's go down one more time. All the way down. Opening up the back of the neck. And forward. And out. And up. Stretch up a little higher. And then tuck your chin. And relax. Relax. So now we're going to do a new practice called dragon horns. So imagine where you would have dragon horns on your head if you had dragon horns. And if you can take a look at me, you can see I'm giving you an idea of where they are. Okay, put your hands back on your waist. And now you're going to draw a figure 8. So you're going to go like this. Like this with your dragon horns. You're going to meet the third eye. You're going to come down the third eye and then you're going to go up the other side and down. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but I just want you to get the figure 8. Okay. So now you just slightly turn your head. Now you're beginning to go this way. All right, so you go down and up. This is the dragon horn that's doing the work. You go up and it goes down to the center. Now the right horn is going to go down to the right and up. So you're pushing up. You can really feel a push here. Extending up and then you're coming down the center line. We go to the left again. Up, down the center line, to the right, up, down the center line, to the left, up, down the center line, to the right, up, down the center line. And then stop, pause, and just feel. You may not feel very much. It's extremely subtle, and it builds as you do the practice more often. But I think you can get the idea how you're opening up meridians while you do that, and all sorts of other things too. Okay, drop your hands to the sides. Turn your palms to face forward. Lift the lower arms up. The elbows stay at the waist. Then lift the lower arms up. So the palms are now in front of your forehead. And then turn your hands to face. Circle your hands around to the sides. Turn your palms to face the sides and lower your lower arms. So you're now in a straight line. Circle your wrists forwards. So they're circling on the horizontal dimension. Circling your wrists 3 times, and then you go the other way 3 times. Now bring your shoulder blades together behind you. Bend your elbows a little. Tuck your chin looking up at the sky as though you're bringing the back of the head down to meet the shoulder blades, and tuck your tailbone out behind you. So everything's trying to meet where the shoulder blades come together. And then push out. Relax out. Open, open. Bring your shoulder blades together, tuck your chin, head goes back, tailbone comes up. And open. Bring it all in to that little point between your shoulder blades. Really squeeze. And open it up. And now from your fingertips, from your right fingertips, move the energy up your arms through the right shoulder, the left one, and down the left arm, and make wave arms as the energy moves from side to side, all the way down to your fingertips. Make sure your fingertips are involved. And follow the energy as it moves down your arm, through your shoulders, and out the other side. Very important to keep your mind and your body as you do this. Out to a straight line. Erect the palms. If at any time you need to bring your arms down, just do so, but do so very mindfully. Don't just drop them. And then come up when you're ready. So now your palms are erect. And we do Chenchi with our arms out to the sides like this. So bring your shoulder blades together, open, together, open, together, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, and open. Keeping the palms erect, pushing out on the middle of the palms. Now we open up the fingers. First of all, the thumb and the little finger. Open. Then the second and the fourth. Open. And push out on the palm. And then close the second and fourth. Close the thumb and little finger. Open, open, push. Close, close, open, open, push, close, close. Now bring your fingertips down like you're creating a claw. The fingertips now come together tightly and pull them up to the center of the palm. You're doing this with both sides, of course. Tight, tight, tight. And then open up, erect the palm, and open up the joints one at a time. Let me just move that. Okay, let's do it again. So the fingers, hands, relax down. Make them very relaxed. The fingertips come together, pull them up to the center of the palms, and then erect the palms and open the fingertips, one joint at a time. One more time. Relax. Hands down into a claw. Fingertips come together. Pull them into the center of the palms. You'll really feel this in your wrists. And then erect the palms. Open up one joint at a time. And now we do the wave arms again. Very mindfully. Really follow the energy down your arms to your fingertips and back. Beautiful. Okay, straight arms. And slowly, like a setting sun, your arms go down. You might feel a lot of relief from your shoulders. Like the energy's pouring down, all the tension and stress in your shoulders. Pouring down your arms. Wrists relaxing, hands, fingers, fingertips, all really relaxed, fingertips open. All the meridians in your arms opened up, and the shoulders and the upper back. Okay. So bringing your hands up into a clasped hand and opening up your arms so you have an oval shape in front of your forehead. And then turn your body to the left and bring your hands towards your forehead, sort of squishing the circle a bit. Now feel this area here, the energy here. And what you're going to do is open up this area. Begin from your dantian energetically and just bring it open. And I'll show you the movement that does the opening. So you literally sort of, how can I say this? You imagine the energy coming from your dantian and opening up your left rib cage from the bottom. And it's a sort of a jerk. It's kind of like a jerk, energetic jerk. So we do it together. And then the arms come around to the other side, squishing the circle a little. Put your mind in your dantian and bring that energy up in a jerk, opening up the left rib cage, going around to the right. And don't worry about all these details. And open. Around to the left. Don't worry if this is your first time, if you can't get it all. Just continue to circle to each side and bring the energy up and open up the base of the rib cage. As you do this energetic jerk, and it's kind of diagonal, as you can see from looking at me. I'm coming up diagonally. So the energy is moving from my dantian and then moving, opening this up as I make the jerk. Okay, let's do one more on each side. And opening the lower rib cage and opening the lower rib cage. And now bring your hands up above your head and stretch up. And this one we know from Awaken Vitality. So we push down on our right foot, up on our right palm, and open up all the meridians in the side body. And then the left side, opening and circling, opening each side. Really feel those meridians throughout the body, from your fingers all the way down to your toes, opening. Stretching the bones, stretching the ligaments, stretching the muscles, strengthening the whole physical body. And your mind is inside, of course. Body, mind, very important to keep your mind inside. Noticing all this good stuff that's happening. Turn your palms to face forward. And now tuck your tummy muscles in tightly. Straighten your legs if you can. And down we go, head first. Each vertebrae opening, and the meridians down the sides of the spine being stretched open. All the muscles, all the ligaments being stretched open as we go down. Down, down, down. Turning the palms to face the earth. And now bringing the head in. Releasing the effort. Bring the head in, stretching all those meridians. Running down your back, open. In. And relax. And now turning to the left. Feeling the right side. Feeling all that being stretched open. And then bringing your head in, opening it even more. And release. In. Release. In. And release. Circling around to the right. Feeling the left side opening. Now if you push back on your knees, you're going to really stretch open the meridians that run down the back of your legs as well. So bring your head in and release. In, release. In and release. Circling around to the front. And bringing your hands around to the back, drawing the chi of the earth into your legs. And now push back on your knees and bring your head in, in. Open, open, and release. In, open, and release. In, open, and release. Let go. Arms around to your ears. Bend your knees a little, tighten your tummy, and come up. Slowly coming up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keeping the arms by your ears. As your head lifts, your arms lift. Stretch, stretch, stretch from the fingertips all the way down to the toes with the shoulders relaxed. And then become an undulating wave. And enjoy your newfound fluidity. All the chi pouring freely down the meridians, down your back, down your legs, up your legs, up through your back and up through your arms and hands and fingers. Just feeling the free flow of energy in all the meridians and the muscles and the ligaments, all relaxed open. Hands above your head. Pausing. Connecting again with your intention and that beautiful image of yourself. Healthy and strong and happy and radiant. radiant with life force, radiant with harmony. The whole body, mind, heart, completely harmonized, coherent, whole body coherent, harmonized with all life. Then draw this harmony, draw this image as pure light, pure chi coming down through the top of your head, filling your brain, pouring down your throat, filling up your upper torso, coming down just below the ribs, and then moving along the ribs, circling your wrists. Thumb now is at the back, fingers around the front, and place your hands on your waist. Thumb on that bottom floating rib. Opening up the feet to a little wider than shoulder width. Preparing for hip rotations. Crown of the head lifting, squatting down in that posture, feeling the spine open, spacious, all the meridians running down, your back open. Tailbone to the right, circling around to the front and continuing. Make the circle as big as you can. Stretching open the vertebrae and the lower spine and the sacrum, opening them up. Stretching open all the ligaments, muscles, tendons involved in this lower part of your body. And opening up the meridians even more in the lower torso. Pausing, reversing the rotation. Keeping the upper body as still as you can while you really move the tailbone. Stretching, opening. Pausing. Now making the circle much slower and much smaller, as though you are moving the dantian. Very small rotation from the dantian. This gathers all this power and all the information into the core of your being. Pause. The other way. Focusing deeper and deeper into dantian. And pausing. The crown still lifted, the knees still bent. Move the tailbone forward and up. bringing all that information, powerful chi, up your spine to the center of the brain. Back, up the spine to the center of the brain. Forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back, up, forward, up, tailbone down into neutral. Mind goes up to the top of your head and lift from there. Turn your left toes out, right toes out. Push down a little on the big toe for balance. Now the hands to fall to the sides, turn the palms to face forward. Elbows are by your waist. Bring the forearms forward, up, forward and up. And then lift the forearms up. So they're now in front of your forehead. Turn your palms so the thumbs are right in front of your third eye. And imagine the third eye is opening as you circle your hands around to the sides, to a straight line. And now we do that same wave arm movement, but this time move from the waist. Still following with your mind. Down your arms as you sway from your waist, really opening up the upper torso. Reaching out to the sides, fingertips trying to touch the wall on each side. Stretching open. Then come into a straight line. Bend the knees out so they're going over your toes. And your arms come down at the same time, like the setting sun. Passing by your thighs, knees. Hands come together in prayer position in front of your heart. And we rotate the fingers and the wrists. Rotate the shoulders and the hips. Everything moving in a circle one way and then the other way. Pushing the palms together and the crown of the head leads the way. Lifting up. Hands, palms come in front. Thumb right by your third eye and then open out. Open up your third eye. Circling your arms to the sides to a straight line. And we do the wave arms with the swaying from the waist. Stretching out through the arms, following the movement through our arms, through our shoulders and down the other arms, all the way to the fingertips. Straight line, squatting, arms coming down. Hands coming up into prayer position and begin to rotate. Imagine all that information from our intention being spiraled around inside our bodies. Then the other way. And keeping the hands where they are, coming up, straightening, turning the left toes inwards and the right heel out. So you're pigeon-toed now. Pushing back on the knees, really opening up those meridians, stretching open all the ligaments and tendons and muscles in your legs. Opening out the arms into an oval shape. The thumbs in front of your third eye, about a palm's width between the hands, palms facing slightly towards your face, and leaning forward just a little, about 35 degrees max. Push up, pull up on your thighs and your hip joints, tightening the pelvis area. But the buttocks are loose, soft, tailbone out behind you, waist relaxed. Relax your shoulders, looking through your thumbs, tucking your chin, making your best effort, putting a smile in your face because you're making your best effort, and it's a funny position. Then lifting your palms up, your hands up above your head, bending the knees inwards, really feeling the stretching in your lower legs, all the tendons and muscles and ligaments, and the energy channels being opened up. Opening up your arms to the sides as though you're holding the sky, leaning back, pulling up the thigh muscles, the hip joints, stomach muscles, tightening the buttocks, tailbone coming forward, relaxing the upper body, relax the shoulders, tucking your chin and looking at the sky, holding all that potential in your arms for transformation for us all. And lifting up, arms above your head, pushing back on the knees as you bend forward, tightening the thighs, hip joints, relaxing the lower back, tailbone out behind you, relaxed. Leaning forward just a little. Thumbs about the level of Yin Tong, third eye. Tucking your chin, looking through your thumbs. Relaxing your shoulders. Best effort. Putting the smile on your face. And lifting your palms up above your head. Bending your knees inwards. Opening your arms out as you lean back a little. Tucking your chin. Tightening the whole pelvic area. Buttocks supporting your relaxed upper back. Looking at the sky. Looking at all the potential we have in our arms to transform ourselves. Smiling, smiling. Feeling the inner smile in your heart, your open heart. So happy to be contributing to yourself, to each other, to all life. Bringing your arms up above your head and gathering the energy down. bringing down the information from our intention, that beam of light coming down, filling your body, filling your head first of all, your brain, pouring the light down your throat, into your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders, filling up the whole chest with light, totally illuminated. Now the hands follow the bottom of the rib cage out to the sides, circling your wrist, thumb at the back, fingers around the front, and bringing your feet together. We go into what I call plank, which is the 3 joints connecting hips and knees and ankles. So squatting down, keeping the hips from bending. They stay straight. Imagine you're kneeling on your feet. Crown of the head is lifted, chin is tucked, neck is open, elbows coming forward a little, opening up the upper back, tightening the buttocks to support the body, kneeling down a little further if you can, making your best effort, and smiling. All the energy's pooling, dammed up in your knees. As you lift from the top of your head, straightening the weight on both feet equally, front and back of feet. All that energy dammed up in your knees, going down through your lower legs into your ankles, your feet and your toes. Relaxing. And then finding somewhere to hold on to so that you can continue with the practice of twiddle feet, which is not the real name. Bringing your hand up to your waist and lifting up the leg on the same side. So the thigh is parallel with the floor. And then point the toes, flex the toes. Point, flex, point, flex. Circle inwards, keeping your mind inside your ankles. Opening up your ankles as much as you can. 3 times. And then the other way. 3 times. Focusing. Turning your leg out diagonally, pointing your toes. Flex your toes, push out on the heels from the hips. Point the toes, flex, push from your hip all the way down your leg through that heel. Point, flex, push, and then circle inwards. 1, 2, 3, and outwards. 1, 2, 3. Point your toes, put the big toe on the floor, and draw the foot back to the other foot, bringing the earth's energy into both feet. Close your eyes and feel the difference. Then turning, so you can use the other leg. Bring the leg up, point the toes, flex them, point, flex, point, flex. Circle toes inwards. 1, 2, 3, and upwards. 1, 2, 3. Leg out diagonally, point the toes and flex. Point, flex, point, flex. Circle inwards. 1, 2, 3, and upwards. 1, 2, 3. Point the toe, put it down, big toe on the floor, draw the earth chi back to both feet. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel. Feel the strength now. All the way from your pelvis, down your legs. Your ankles opened up. Feet, meridians, all the way down to the tips of your toes. Then coming back, we do one last practice to close and unify all the energy in our body. Bringing your hands forward a little, holding in your hands and arms a big ball of earth chi, and draw it up in front of you, above your head. Turn to the left. And imagine this energy coming down as you lower your arms into your head. Bend your knees, keeping the back straight. Lowering the energy through your pelvis, down your legs, and circling around to the other side, gathering more of the earth's energy. And drawing it up your legs, through your body, as you bring your arms up the sides, through your head, up into the heavens, gathering the heavenly chi in your arms, all the potential, turning to the left and drawing it down. Feel that energy coming down through your head, through your torso, down your legs, into feet, circling around to the right, and gathering up through the body. Up, up. Turning to the center. Turning the other way now. Down the right. The energy flowing down through your body. Gathering the earth's energy. And bringing it up to the left. Feeling it inside you. Imagine it. Turning through the center, gathering and drawing down all this powerful potential, pouring down through your body into the earth, gathering up the aliveness and vitality, the power of life coming up through your body, through your head, above your head, pausing. And then drawing the energy down. Drawing down your intention. Seeing yourself healthy and happy. That energy filling your brain. The brain lit up. Lighting up the throat and neck, shoulders. The upper torso. The lower torso. Feel the power of this transformative energy moving through your body into the hips area, whole pelvis, and down your legs, into your feet, down your arms into your hands. Turn your palms to face forward and imagine this boundless ocean of light in front of you. Everything you've ever wanted is right here. Bring your arms around to embrace it. The joy, the peace, the love, and bring it into your abdomen, deeply absorbing it as you bring your hands to your navel. Feeling the deepest harmony inside you. The profound peace of harmonized energy. Feeling open, loving, alive, new level of health in yourself, in all of us. And from our hearts, we give gratitude. Gently opening your eyes. Moving your body freely. And coming and sitting together for one moment of integration.